Nations are built by basic economic principles. Nations are built by basic economic principles. For instance, one of the challenges that Nigeria faces today and most African countries is inflation. Inflation is one of the key major problems that we face as a nation. And one of the things that is causing inflation, like in our own case here in Nigeria, there are many others, but one of the things that is causing inflation is high cost of PMS, petrol, and all its related products in the country, because this is now leading to high cost of transportation from moving goods from one place to another, and the trickle effect is that prices of things are driven up. So what should the government do? The government should remove all the bottlenecks in the oil and gas industry, deregulate that industry, that sector, deregulate it. Deregulate it, remove all the bottlenecks, all the obstacles, all the hindrances, all the delay, all of those difficulties. Take them off and let investors come in and invest massively in the oil and gas industry. Whether you want to import product from the other country, no problem, but allow people to build refineries. Give license to those who can afford it. Let them build refinery and let NNPC take off its arms. Yes, they may regulate, but they should take off their hands completely. They shouldn't be fixing prices of petrol and all that. No, they shouldn't. Let the market decide. That is the essence of deregulation. The market should decide the prices of the products. Once there is healthy competition among investors, among producers, what happens? Prices will definitely go to be driven down. It happened in Obasanjo administration. When Obasanjo deregulated the telecommunication industry, what happened? At first, when companies like MTN launches, something happened. The SIM card was very expensive. To pay for one line is expensive at that time. It was over 25,000 naira to get one SIM card. But over time, what happened? It got a point where there was now heavy competition, like companies like Econet and Globacom and some other company begin to come into Nigeria. What happened? The prices were driven down. The prices were driven down, and millions of Nigerians now had access to telecoms lines. And today we see the advantage of that. If we must also, yes, we know that crude oil is cost globally in USD, in dollar, but no problem. No problem about that. We can solve our own problem as it relates to our peculiar need here in Nigeria and indeed the African continent. So there's need for us to roll out as government policies that will help, robust policies that will build the Nigerian economy and make life good for her citizens. This is very, very important. This is key. Nigeria government, pay attention to policy that will help and build the country. Pay attention to such policies, not implementing foolishly IMF and World Bank policies that are inimical to the growth and development of our country. Don't wake up those in government and give a policy that will build this nation. Let me suggest another vital policy that, if it's given attention to, will lead to the industrialization of the country. Industrialization is key. The Nigerian population is massively increasing, and indeed the entire African continent. One of the key things we should do is to create enabling environment. Government should focus on creating enabling environment. Fix electricity, build infrastructure for electricity. That is very, very important. Fix roads, build infrastructure, road infrastructure, build rail infrastructures. These are very key for movement of goods and services from one place to another. Build such infrastructure. Then give tax holiday to investors. It is a way of you wooing investors from everywhere all over the world. Highlight opportunities that exist in the country and provide tax holiday, like the first 5 years from the day of production. You're not going to pay any tax. You're not going to pay any tax to the government. Then the remaining 5 years you pay like 50%. So when an investor knows that between the first 5 years he's not going to pay any tax and the remaining 5 years he's going to pay only 50%, he is wooed to come, because you know that within the period of 10 years he can start making huge profit that will enable him to recover all that he has invested. These are basic economic principles any nation can employ to grow and industrialize. This is very, very important. And of course, it will help to engage your people. Nigerians and the African people will be engaged constructively All this one we are fighting crime in so many ways. Listen to me. You can't fight crime where people are idling away their life. Where you have young people, a large chunk of young people, a critical mass that's supposed to be productive, and not idle. You are talking of fighting crime. It can't work. Look at the billions upon billions you are budgeting for security every year. Has crime reduced in Nigeria? No. But once the country is industrialized, if resources are well allocated to the right sources, making sure that power is fixed, the president should be interested in ensuring that power is fixed. Electricity is fixed. I tell you, many industries will spring forth because it is the entrepreneurs, the job creators that make the country grow and develop. How many jobs can government create to engage people? So make the environment enabling and provide incentives such as tax holiday to invite and woo investors globally. And I guarantee you Nigeria will become a functional country that will do greatly well. Follow for more. Thank you.